Hi everyone, my name is Ruth and I run Ruth's $5 Treasures. Today I wanted to talk to you about my why. Why did I decide to go into direct sales and why did I decide to go with Paparazzi um, jewelry and accessories? So I'm actually a registered nurse. I love being a nurse. I worked really hard in school to get my bachelor's in nursing and I was working like crazy until I had my very first daughter, Isabel, who's 3.5 now. And when she came, I decided to cut back my hours. I was working in the hospital at the time. I was working 12-hour shifts, which is more like 14 hours actually. And I was working every other weekend on nights when she was born. And even though that doesn't seem like a lot, it really wasn't. I hated being away from her. I hated it. As much as I loved being a nurse, I hated being away from her. So I just started looking for ways that I could be home with her. And as a nurse, there are at-home jobs, but most of them require you to be on the phone or to work at night, and so that just didn't work out because I would still have to put her in daycare. I would still have to have someone take care of her. So we moved to the Austin area where I am now, and I got a different job where I was only working in the evenings for a few hours. So it worked out really well. I was working Monday through Friday in the evenings, but then I had my son. And then I was only working, now I only work about once or twice a month as a nurse. And I wanted to find a way to make a little bit of extra money while I could still be at home with my kids, which is one of the reasons why I decided to do this. And, I never in a million years thought I would be in direct sales. I'm like many, thought it was a pyramid scheme, these get rich quick schemes. I didn't like the people who added me to their groups without asking or who were always constantly advertising their businesses. I just sort of found it annoying, and most of it I thought was just so expensive, and I'm like, I'm on a budget. I don't want to spend money on something that I don't really need and something that I could just buy at the store. And then I started meeting other women who were in direct sales who weren't like these sleazy salespeople, who were actually really cool, who really enjoyed their jobs and who were making money and being successful. And I'm like, oh, okay, well maybe it's not what I think it is. And I'm all about supporting small businesses and other women, mothers, and I started looking more into it and as a way of maybe I could be into it. And I didn't think I was going to be good at it though, because I'm not a salesperson. I don't do really well with small talk. I can be socially awkward. I don't like, I get social anxiety sometimes. I'm not the type of person who's just going to walk up to a random person and start talking to them. So I was like, I don't think I can be successful at this. But I decided to look into it anyways, and I started doing all sorts of research, and I started reading articles about introverts who are successful and ways to do it without being the sleazy salesman. And I was like, okay, well maybe it's a possibility. So then I started looking at companies. I focused on jewelry because I really like jewelry. I really like fashion, and it's obviously something not, as a nurse, I wear scrubs. So, it's not something I got to explore during my career. And so I was like, well, this could be fun. So I started looking at different companies, and once again, it's just the price. Beautiful, beautiful items, but I know just day to day, I'm not going to spend $80 on a necklace that I might wear for that one occasion, for one occasion, and it just wasn't in my budget. And I'm like, I'm surrounded by mothers who are on budgets as well, and I know they wouldn't spend $80 to $90 on a necklace that they're going to wear once. And so I just couldn't find anything with the right price. And so then I scrolled and I found Paparazzi and it said $5 jewelry. I didn't even click on it. I was like, $5, there's no way it's going to be cute. There's no way it's going to be trendy. There's no way it's probably going to fall apart when you buy it. And I just, no, I can't. I didn't even want to look at it. So I kept looking and looking and looking, and nothing was in the right price range. So finally, at the end of the day, I went back to the website and I clicked on it. And I browsed through the website, and I was like, wow, it's actually pretty. That's actually cute. That's stuff that I would buy. That's stuff that I've seen in stores even, but with the $5 price range. And I had to do more research. It's not a super popular company. It's still relatively new. I live in Texas, and it's not very popular down here. It's more popular up north and in the Midwest. And so there wasn't a lot out there as far as information, but I looked at every single YouTube video that I could, every article that I could find about it, and I liked that the startup cost wasn't that expensive. So I was like, if I fail miserably, it's not going to be that bad. Which, and if anything, I got a whole bunch of really cute jewelry to keep. Not that I think I'm going to fail, but just in case, you know. So, so I liked that the startup cost wasn't that much. I liked that there was different options to start up, and I really liked the product. I liked the product. So, and I felt comfortable selling it to women who, maybe, and like I said, I'm a mother and I'm surrounded by mothers, and we sometimes tend to put ourselves on the back burner. And I was like, I feel confident saying, hey, spend these $5 on yourself and get yourself something cute. It's not $80. It's not going to take away from your groceries. It's not going to take away from stuff that you need to buy for the kids. It's not going to take away from your friend. It's like $5. Get yourself something cute. So I decided to do it. I took the plunge, and I bought, there's 3 kits that you can start with Paparazzi. There's the $99 kit, which I believe only comes with 35 pieces, and the website, and then the $2.99 kit, and then the $4.99, excuse me. So there's $99, $2.99, and $4.99. Obviously, with the bigger packages, you get more jewelry to start off with, and then with the $4.99 kit, you get not only more jewelry, but you also get a ticket to their yearly, the Paparazzi yearly convention. So that's nice too, which I think is a couple $100 in itself. But I decided to go with the $2.99. That's what I felt comfortable spending. I felt comfortable investing that and giving this a shot. Since I had never ever done anything like this, I was never even good at selling Girl Scout cookies or, like the fundraisers when you're a kid. I was never good at any of that. But I decided I was going to try it, and I'm doing pretty well. And I've been doing it for about 2 months now. I love it. I'm having fun. As much as it's me also helping with my family and getting a little bit of extra money, it's also given me like something to do other than being a mom. Sometimes as moms we get lost being mothers, and we have these tiny little humans attached to us 24/7, and that's who we become. We become just a mom. And Paparazzi has helped me not just be a mom, but be a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. It's given me some focus through the day, something I can use my creativity, making signs and finding ways to advertise, especially for someone like me who I don't like going up to random strangers and be like, hey, guess what I do? Or that sort of thing. It's given me a way to be creative and to reach out to people in the way that I feel comfortable, and given me a persona beyond just being a mother, which is really important, and it has meant a lot to me. It's given me a lot of confidence, and just more of an umph when I wake up. It's not just like, oh, well, today I got to take the kids to the park and feed them and change them and make sure they're alive all day. It's given me something for me, something that I can do, and still have my kids around and still take care of them and still be a mom and not put them in daycare and not have to worry about missing special events, which is, as a nurse, you often work nights and holidays and weekends and special occasions. And, even if I worked when my husband was off, that would take away from my family time. So this way I can take my kids to the park and post a couple of things online and sell things on my phone, while I'm watching them at the park, and then put my phone away and focus on them. Or, I can do it really quick while they're napping or while I'm nursing my son. I can, post stuff, and it doesn't really take away from my family time, and I can still be their mom and I can still take care of them. So that's why I did this. That's why I decided to take this chance. And I know there's a lot of negativity, and I have that a lot of judgment on women and men who do direct sales and multi-level marketing. And it's really not this horrible thing. It's definitely work. It's definitely a business. The money is not going to fall in your lap. If you are not self-motivated, if you don't want to work for this, if you're not sure you want to do it, then it may not be for you. You have to work at this, and you have to work at it every day. But the nice thing is, if you're realistic, you can work as much as or little as you want. If you just want a little extra spending cash so that you can go to Starbucks every day, or so that you can buy your own, jewelry at, wholesale price or whatever, then you can, work a couple hours a week and make enough to do that. Now, if you want to, pay your mortgage and have your husband quit his job or quit your full-time job, then you're going to have to put a lot of work into it. It's not going to fall into your lap. But if you do it, if you're self-motivated and you love the product, and you love what you're selling, then direct sales can work for you, because there are people who are successful. I know everyone focuses on the people who fail, and obviously there are people out there in every industry and in every company. But if you're willing to put the work, you can succeed and you can do well with direct sales. With Paparazzi, if you want to, if you like jewelry. Um, but I wanted to tell you my why also, because in the month of July, Paparazzi is actually offering an awesome deal for people who are wanting to start. So I told you there's the 3 packages. Oh, something I forgot to mention about the 3 packages. Each package comes with a website, even the $99 one. And the really nice thing about Paparazzi is you have to shop under a consultant, which is something that before I even decided to look into direct sales, like, some of the other direct sales companies, you can just go on the website and shop directly from them. You don't have to know a consultant. You don't have to know a person that sells it. You don't have to look for them. You can literally just go to the website and buy from them. And so that was another thing, is like, why would you sell it if you can just go to the website, And the nice thing about Paparazzi is that you have to shop under a consultant. So um, I, I think that's super, super important. There is no, Paparazzi is not just making money on their own. They're, every time they make money, it's through us, and they're which helps us, you know. So I really, really like that about the website. Rather than just going directly to the company, you do have to have a consultant, and the websites are free. They don't charge us for those, so that's really nice. So anyways, through the month of July, they're having a special promotion. I told you the first box is $99, and that's really good if you don't want to spend, if you don't have the money to spend a lot up front, or if you really just want to do this part-time, or you're not sure, you're like me, it's like, I don't know if direct sales is for me, I don't know if I'm going to be good at this. Or you really just want the wholesale price of the jewelry. You're like, I just really like jewelry and I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it, so I want to buy myself jewelry. Then, the 99 package is the way to go, and you get that website. So you may not have a lot of inventory, but you can always direct people to your website and make sales that way. So that is a perfectly good way to start. There's a lot of people who do that and are successful with that starter kit. I chose the $2.99 starter kit, and the thing about the $2.99 and the $40.99 kits this month is that you're getting free extra pieces through the month of July. So that's their special promotion, Paparazzi special promotion through the month of July. If you buy the $2.99 kit, you get what comes with it, but you also get an extra 10 pieces for free. So that's really nice. You start with an even larger collection of jewelry in your personal inventory. Then if you buy the $4.99 kit, you get an extra 30 pieces for free. So that's only through July. And then after July, you just get whatever normally comes in. I think, I hate to lie to you, I should have looked it up. I believe the $2.99 piece, or I'm sorry, the $2.99, the one that I got, came with like 120 some pieces of jewelry. And then the $4.99 one comes with significantly more. And the more you have in stock, in person, the more you're going to sell in person. But like I said, if you don't have that money to put up front, you can always do the $99 one. That one does not come with any extra free jewelry in the month of July, but the other 2 packages do. So that's something to consider if you're thinking about doing direct sales, or if you're considering Paparazzi, or if you think that maybe you could do this as well. I'm telling you, you don't have to be this crazy outgoing person. I am not. I am comfortable around the people that I know, and that's about it. But I've really enjoyed this, and I've had a lot of fun, and I'm slowly growing this business. I'm not going as fast as maybe some of the outgoing people are, but I'm doing it the way that I feel comfortable, and I'm having fun with it. Like I said, I feel like I'm doing something, other than just taking care of my kids. Not that that isn't important, but I think as women, we need to take care of all of us, not just like one part of who we are. And we have many faces as women. So anyways, if you're interested in becoming a Paparazzi independent consultant, or if you have any questions about direct sales in general, I'm still learning, but I'm doing research every day. I read articles, and I listen to people talk and YouTube videos, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. And I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. If you're interested in what it looks like, most of our sales happen on Facebook. You can join my VIP group, which I have down below. You can also follow my business page, which I'll have the link down below as well. And, always shoot me a message, write a comment down here, and I'll reply. And I hope you'll have a great day. Bye.